Greetings and welcome to another Too Much to Talk About channel. And today we have a great, insightful subject to talk about with our guest honor our guest speaker, our guest of honor at the Vital Nature Retreat this April from the 11th to the 18th that is coming up very soon. So excited, getting ready and prepared. I'll be flying over to the UK very soon to grab the last bits and pieces and come back and set up. It's going to be such a fabulous opportunity to serve again, and this time we're doing it completely in combination with Pempamsie. Mr. Basil Palmer again will be coming and heading the whole botanical concept of what's happening at the retreat. And we're going to go into this deep today to give you all a juicy insight. A, for those who are going to benefit. A, for those who are going to need it, who're going to want it. I want to be there. I'm glad I want to be a participant. The last time it was such a success and we learned so much from that wonderful, powerful gave us so much inspirational ideas on how to make the next one better, and we're so looking forward to this retreat coming up. So Mr. Basil Palmer, how are you, sir? Let's say
good evening, my brother. I'm well. As I say, it's always a pleasure to be on these podcasts. It's interesting, it's entertaining, it's educational, and for me it's uplifting, and so I totally appreciate the opportunity.
Oh man, learning so much from this little gathering, and so thankful for your time, so grateful for the little insights and gems that you leave with us every time. So let's dive into it. The Vital Nature Retreat. Oh wow, now last time it was called the CBD and All Things Natural Retreat, but the reason why we didn't call it that last time this time around is because there's so much fight in the industry against the all CBD. We're not going to do any talk, but don't worry. Don't worry. We call it vital for your purpose. We call it vital for your purpose. Now, I don't know if you saw the last episode that we done. The last episode that we done was covering a very crucial topic, vitamins and minerals, and the vital importance to have these things in our body. And Mr. Basil Palmer, you taught me something really special. Not that it really means much, but I can show off with it. Minerals then come from the earth, and vitamins then come to the transformation, then come from plant and animal. But you need them all. It's vital that you have them all in your system. And also a couple of different top-ups and things that help your endocrine system work and your whole system work. So this retreat, when we're calling it the Vital Nature Retreat, is so important, especially looking at the botanical range which I want to tap into, because we've discussed this and what Basil has in mind in terms of nurturing the body to bring it back round, fast tracking the body to bring it back into play, so it's playing and moving at an optimum level. Now, one of the things that we done last time was brought everybody out to do the Atumbi on day one, and boy, sir, now not that anybody complained, it was a great experience, but what we want to do this time is get everybody on a pre-cleanse so they can do that before they come. Not that we didn't have enough toilet paper, there's nothing to do with that, but we want to enjoy, we want to give you so much more to enjoy and get out of the full program. So if you get that detox section out of the way, by the time you come now, and the more things we're having nice stuff, so by the time you finish that part there and you finish part 2 now, what you fly, now you fly. So it's the program get upgrade now. Program get upgrade. So part 2 now. Yeah, Mr. Basil, come in now, because I was just Drop the bomb on them.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. I mean, what I would say is that because we're only working with a narrow window of 7 days, and we want you to get the maximum benefit. We want all of our participants to really feel different. So what we've decided to do this time round, essentially, it's a 2-part retreat. You're going to start the retreat at home, probably 7 days before you actually get to Portugal. Yeah.
That's a real preparation. So you're not coming like this.
Exactly. So what my idea is that we're going to do 3 elements of the detox program prior to the retreat.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to do a parasite cleanse. We're going to do a heavy metal cleanse.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to do a colon cleanse and a bowel.
Wow.
Yeah. So a bowel and colon cleanse, which will be the Atumbi.
But that's a major shift of blockage to energy and.
That's right. So by the time you get to the retreat, you're already going to be glowing. You're already going to be lighter.
And you can't say you can't get up in the mornings for the morning classes.
Yeah,
good.
Because the Atumbi can actually take a day out of the retreat where everyone is just detoxing. So if you can get that done at home, yeah. So essentially, what I'd like to do is that everyone that the other thing that we're going to move towards prior is to do a consultation prior to getting there, because I remember like the last retreat we spent literally a couple of days speaking to everyone and doing a consultation, and by the time we done that, it was on day 3 or day 4. Yeah.
And then there's people that are actually while they're out on their concert, they're missing a part of the retreat.
They're missing a part of the retreat, exactly. So the idea is that maybe 2 weeks before we start the process of doing consultations with everyone that's booked, so that we understand what your health challenges are, so that we are preparing for you. We can make it more bespoke because not everybody has the same issue.
Okay.
So we can prepare in terms of bringing what we need. So we know we're going to get the parasite cleanse out. That's going to be for everyone. We know we're going to do a heavy metal detox, getting rid of mercury and lead and all the other dangerous heavy metals that we're exposed.
So that part of the program, part number 1, before you get to the retreat,
is
going to deal with a lot of inflammation in the body, a lot of over carrying of baggage.
Yeah.
Did you know that the stomach can carry, was it 20 kgs of waste, is it?
Yeah, the colon, at up to 25 kgs of waste.
How many bags of sugar is that, by the way?
It depends on the size of sugar, but at least call it 10 bag of sugar.
10 bag of sugar. Nah, God. And imagine you move that, so by the time you come, you can bend under the real thing now. You can stretch and go on, and you can start getting involved in some deep. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Now we can really set in the program of getting some flexibility in the body, some clearance of the mind, because what I do find is if the body's sick, it is a great obstruction to the mind being stable.
Absolutely.
And
it's all interconnected.
Yeah. And it slows down learning capacity, it slows down engagement, it slows down even for you to be able to find to set yourself in a good mood. Your body can get in the way. So if we can eliminate 20 bags of sugar and a lot of toxins in the blood, so your energy is now firing, that when you reach the retreat, a lot of your sluggishness in your being has gone now. So you're ready to engage now. You're ready to fire. You're ready to fly. You're ready to actually enjoy the time that you're there. because the place is we have sauna, we have swimming pool, heated swimming pool, we have what them call havoc, we have snooker table, we have lecture room, we have so much things, and we have the dietary program to go through. And it's always good to see people really engaged and having, use the facilities. Don't be like, oh yeah, but yeah, we need to just rest. We want you so engaged in this thing that the level of, we want to change your energetic signature completely, that you don't even know yourself. By the time you come back, you can't contain your energy. You're ready to fly past your troubles, fly past your obstacles, and maintain your program of health. So the second part of the program, which by the time you get part A cleared out, the next part is establishing a routine of maintenance of high order for yourself. Mr. Basil, come in. Make them know what I'm going.
So the second part, once you get to Portugal, number one, you're in the sunshine. Number two, you're going to have your dietary requirements met. Yeah. And therefore, we're moving beyond having done most of the heavy lifting before you've left the UK. So you're going to feel lighter. With that now, you're going to be replenishing your gut bacteria, boosting your immune system. You're going to be on an alkaline program so that any inflammation, any build-up of acid reflux, we're going to be aiming to get rid of that now. And we're going to have a clear run at it because you've already gone through the major parts of your cleanses. Everybody will have a liver cleanse. Everybody will have a blood cleanse and an arterial cleanse. Yeah. So,
wow.
So having done the parasite and the heavy metal detox, the colon and the bowel cleanse, you're then going to go on to your bloods. So that is a major one for most of us. Your arteries, your liver. Yeah. And what we can then do is that having had that consultation, we'll know what is specifically relevant to you in terms of whether it be, blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, weight loss, fibroids, anything that is relevant to you. So what we'll discuss it beforehand and we'll implement that strategy to start the recovery program and the reversal of whatever those issues are. So by the time you've got into day 2 or day 3, yeah, things are going to start to improve. Yeah, things are going to, rather than leaving it to day 5 or day 6, things are going to start to improve pretty quickly.
Okay.
Because we'll establish your specific needs. It's almost like a bespoke program. It's not going to be just a generic. There'll be elements that are generic for everyone, but if there's something special, then we'll make sure we incorporate that as well.
So basically that first part of the program is going to help fast tracking
everyone. Yeah, get it out of the way before you even travel.
But not even just fast tracking the program, but fast tracking their results. So
their results, yeah, absolutely. Because we want you to leave that retreat feeling rejuvenated, yeah, feeling renewed. And we want people to look at you. The way I look at it is that every single person that goes on that retreat is an ambassador for what we're trying to do.
Absolutely.
And if we haven't done our job, you look no different. You look the same as they saw you a month ago. But if you look different, people will ask you, wow, you're looking amazing. What have you done? And we want you to tell them about the retreat for next time round.
Right. Absolutely. So one of the botanical ingredients is that we're going to be saving for the retreat. CBD. It's by the sea. You got to be there. Yes, it's a plant that is very powerful for many things. It covers many things, and it will be there in tincture form, it will be there in resin form, it will be there in a, let's say, I don't want to use the word medicinal, I don't really use the word medicinal. However,
It's in holistic form.
That's the word, holistic form. However, I mean, now I take nothing away from the Almighty when he said, make thy food be thy medicine, and make thy medicine be thy food, and let the plant and the herbs be thy medicine for thy food, and thy health and thy strength, and them thing there. Basically, the botanical range that we will have, and what we achieved last time, especially with the CBD, might as well just say it. And what's intrinsic about this process, you see, I mean, CBD as a whole is a very big conversation. The last time we brought this topic up, we done a seminar. I've done a seminar over 2 days where we got guests to speak on the subject for 2 whole days. 2 whole days. And I'm not going to try and summarize it into 5 minutes, but the importance of understanding that, you know, the vilification of this word, of this plant. You know, when we talk about what CMOS does to the body, when we look at the power of what CBD does to the body, to the receptors, to the for the ability for your nerves to carry information, and how it can nourish the cells, and it's stupendous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I just want you to just give a little insight on the power of CBD on you. And I don't know. I'm just going to leave it to you.
Okay. So when it comes to CBD, our body has 9 core systems, and CBD engages with every single system in our body. Because
say that again, please, because that's just too much. We've got 9 systems in our body.
Yeah. And CBD, every single system has what's called cannabinoid receptors. So they all can receive CBD and engage with CBD, absorb CBD, and it supports everything from your hormones to your nervous system, your immune system, your digestive system. It supports every single system. It's anti-inflammatory, it's anti-cancer, it's anti-pain, it helps with sleep. You know, the benefits of CBD are too much to mention. So, you know, for such an amazing natural herb, why would we?
It's sad to see.
Why would we not embrace it? Why would we not incorporate it, you know, responsibly in what we're doing?
Yeah, it's something to be proud of, to actually stand up and say, you know, there's, you know, when used sensibly, when used properly, and again, even if you look at the Ayurvedic culture back in our ancient African culture, some of the Jamaican culture, I wouldn't even say some, within the Jamaican culture, you will find that CBD stands as a main herb that supports healing many ailments, a wide spectrum of ailments.
You know what? Some people associate CBD with Rasta experience because they smoke ganja. But I remember as a kid, my dad used to smoke ganja, and my dad was no way. He was an actual Baptist, or he was a Christian, but he would soak the ganja and he would put the pimento and the other herbs with it. Anytime anybody's sick, a medicine, you take a teaspoon of that, make you sweat, and you get any cold out of your system. So
run it out of you.
Yeah. So this thing has been around since time began, and it's just yeah, it's definitely something that we can utilize to support healing, particularly if there's any cancer involved.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So what was the last time when you was there, what was your big takeaway that kind of, you've seen many angles of healing per se. And what would you say would be a big eye-opener for people to come and witness and learn for themselves?
I think for me, there was a couple of things that really resonated, that it caused me to think about how big this whole area of healing is. One of them was being exposed to the Tibetan healing bowls. So I'd never actually experienced sound healing before. And subsequently, I've done some research into sound healing and understanding a bit more about it.
It's a very powerful area.
Yeah, it is. And if people only knew the benefit that vibration and sound, because everything is sound, is energy, and how that affects when the vibrations get into your system, they get into your body, they vibrate throughout your core. Yeah, and that's what I find really powerful. So I'm looking forward to a few sessions of sound healing. I think that's amazing. And some of the conversations that we had, some of the frank conversations, and I think we should schedule more of those, talking about wellness, talking about different aspects of mental wellness, not just physical wellness, emotional wellness. Yeah, because it's one thing to be physically healthy, but if you're not mentally and emotionally well,
the balance,
you still have a long way to go. So some of the talks that were given, breaking down different routes and different mechanisms for improving mental and emotional health and well-being, I found to be very, very powerful. And one of the things that actually stuck with me, and it was a very personal thing, was when we spoke about family.
Oh, yes.
And family being there to teach us how to love unconditionally.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's things like this that you don't necessarily go to a retreat to expect to take away.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to experiencing more of those. More of those conversations and exploring more into emotional wellness and mental well-being. So yeah, there's 2 additional strings to the bow of this amazing retreat.
Beautiful. And you know what, those are really like soft spots on my heart, those areas. The sound bowls, I've seen some fabulous transformation with people. Seriously, I could cry just through seeing what I've seen from people. That's where them walking stick, and it's amazing what resonance can do to your body, like just aligning yourself from a vibrational point of view. And because sound, once a sound is pure and whole, it can just break through all kinds of static energy within your body. So you resonate pure and whole. And once you resonate pure and whole, what you're sensing, you're becoming. So if you feel beautiful inside, your whole energetic field, your whole body starts to behave beautifully. It's such a transformation that it's unspoken. You just got to witness it. It's a very powerful process of going through an amazing experience. And watching you in the sea, that was dynamic. What did you think of that experience?
I mean, I've never done anything like that before, and that's a group exercise. I feel like the experience of going backwards into the sea, and what was on my mind at the time was, supporting the people that were both sides of me. Some of them were scared. I mean, I'm a relatively strong swimmer. I'm used to swimming in the sea. I swim in Jamaica all the time, 3-4 times a year, and I'm always in the sea when I'm home in Jamaica. But the sea was different because the sea is a little bit rougher.
Yeah,
waves are a little bit stronger. Now this is about submitting and trusting and committing to the person next to you. So that was a very powerful experience. And also, I'd never done one before, but a gratitude walk afterwards.
Yes.
Which really the purpose and was to give thanks for all the things in your life. And it's not until I started walking and he said, you can walk 10 minutes that way, 10 minutes this way. And I realized that I walked up and then I walked back and I had to walk back again because when you start to count your blessings,
wow, I'm telling you,
you realize how blessed, how truly blessed you are. And I was unable to complete that process in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I broke it down. Yeah, so again, all powerful stuff and all stuff that we all need.
Yeah.
So, it's stuff to look forward to and that you can take away and utilize that now. So I find myself now doing my own, not just gratitude walks, but I can give thanks and
beautiful, man. Yeah.
And I advise my clients as part of their program to go through a process on a daily basis before going to sleep.
Yes.
15 minutes, 10 minutes of gratitude.
Yeah, it makes such a difference.
To go to bed, embedded in all of the positive things and counting your blessings. So yeah, I think there's a lot to learn and there's a lot to look forward to at this retreat. Can't wait.
A lot to take away.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So again, for the information about the retreat, you can actually go and visit either pempamsie.uk or visit transcendingmatters.com for the information about signing up again and finding about the consultation, the pre-consultation that will be done through Pempamsie. Once you've signed up for your retreat, you will get the email and you'll get all the information as to the steps that you would require to go through before getting to the retreat. You've got the whole botanical and dietary layout to go through. Plus, you got all the meditative and all the exercises. You got the Tibetan sound bowl healing. The program is so fully rich. All the information there is going to be on the website for you to dive and delve into. And who would you say that would be the key people that would benefit from a retreat like this?
I'd say human beings with 2 arms, 2 legs, and a heartbeat.
And a heartbeat.
No, but seriously, I think the thing that I liked about the last retreat is that we had such a wide diversity. We had young, we had old, we had people that were more or less, some of them had suffered some chronic illnesses, and some of them were in the peak of their wellness, but everybody could get something out of it. So really, who's the retreat for? It's for you. If you care about your wellness, if you want an opportunity to reset, if you believe that, the highest form of healthcare is preventative, and if you just want to be in a nice environment with nice weather, where you can relax and unwind and engage and network with some really beautiful people, then the retreat is for you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to leave it right there. Keep it short, keep it sweet. Stay bold, stay beautiful, stay on the best side of being you, people. Check out that information at the website. Hit that like and subscribe button for more information coming up in the future. And we are looking forward to seeing you at the Vital Nature Retreat this April from the 11th to the 18th. 7 days in the sun. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Catch you on the other side. Ciao for now.